off my lawn! Hello. It is, sorry, getting my glove on. It is just about first light here, as you can tell, as the storm rolls in. And I wanted to capture a little footage because I don't think it's any prettier than right when daylight hits with the snow. So thank you for joining me here on the channel, here at You So Silly Farmstead in Ohio. I appreciate all you guys that have followed us over the years and all of our shenanigans. Shenanigans are just starting. Anyway, I'm going to take a walk through the yard here. It is snowing, but I wanted to capture some of this because this might be a snowstorm we talk about for a while here in America, so I wanted to document our side of it and how much we're enjoying it. Everybody else is still asleep. I don't know why I'm whispering, because they're inside. But anyway, I'll be making several videos of this event as it happens here in Northeast Ohio. Once again, our location, we're literally almost on the Pennsylvania border in the very southeast corner of Ashtabula County, near the town of Andover, Ohio. So anyway, let's go for a walk here in the backyard. To kind of get your bearings here, I'm standing on the front porch. I don't know why I keep wanting to see the screen, but I do. Yeah, turn that thing off or it turns itself off. But anyway, enough of that. Get your bearings. I am standing on the front porch. It is Sunday, January 25th, I believe. Yeah, 2026. And I am standing on our front porch. As you can hear the snow crunching. It's about 8 degrees, 8 to 10 degrees, somewhere there in Fahrenheit. When I looked on our weather station inside a minute ago. But anyway, let's go for a little walk here. Crunch, crunch. Down the steps here. Be careful as I go down those. Don't need it. My security light kicked on. You see the snow? That's pretty cool, huh? All right. When we first moved here, I was on the road flying, and we'd been here, I don't know, a week or so. Moved into the house. Brandy texted me when I was on the road and said that she's like, oh, here comes our kitty coming from the garage. The cats have been in the garage. I was like making sure it wasn't a mink. We've had a mink. Freckles and I saw a mink come around the garage one morning. But anyway, back to the story. Brandy texted me when I was on the road and said that she saw the security light that's on the front of the house here kick on. And so she looked out the kitchen window right there and saw a big buck standing out here. So that's pretty cool. Nothing like that since we've been moved in, but anyway, just because we've been on the property longer. But we do have deer on this property, lots of deer. In fact, one morning I came out here about 4:30 a.m. in the summer to kind of greet the day. And I don't know what time it was, whenever daylight was just hitting, kind of like this. I looked over, this is the road out here, but I looked over here. There's an apple tree right kind of where my finger is there. And there was a doe munching on some apples that were low hanging. And then she took off running over toward the woods there behind the barn. So it's been pretty fun living here. As you can see, I did not put my umbrella up this year like an idiot. Not a lot of snow right now. This is just a little. This is only a little of what's to come. There was already 3 or 4 inches on the ground. I'm going to shut up and see if we can catch some birds over here on the feeder. Probably not with my crunching. Oh yeah, there was one. Oh, there's one. I don't know if you can see that one on the ground there, up and around. I think that's a dark-eyed junco. They're the ones that typically are eating from the ground here. It may not be. I think it is a little dark-eyed junco. Sorry. It's eating time here. I keep tapping my freaking monitoring screen on this thing because I want to see what I'm filming. And so I take my glove off because my gloves won't. Yeah, it looks like that feeder's getting a little empty. We got a little woodpecker that keeps eating and munching. Let's see if we can get this feeder a little more cleaned out here. I might have to come out here a little bit. There we go. Some of that, sorry, it freezes up. It gets a little moisture in the seeds or whatever, and it freezes. There we go. Okay, looks like I need to put some more in. That'll give the ground feeders a little something to eat too. But I got to get some more food for that woodpecker. Oh, hi, Clay. This is Clay. She's hanging out. Good morning, Clay. Go back in the garage, girl. I'll let you in a minute, okay? I'll let you in. What are you doing, Clay? Yeah, I'm just what? Why are you kicking snow at me? Why are you kicking snow at me? Huh? Whoa! That's the story of my life right there. All right, Clay, I'll let you in a minute, okay? Whoop. All right. I know. You're like, can I come in? How's it cold? Oh, you guys have been fine. The garage keeps them nice and warm, but we have 2 other cats, and she's the one that is like, always comes out and says, please let me in. So, anyway, this is the back of our house. A lot of times you guys have seen videos or pictures or whatever of us having a campfire back here. So that's back here, that big tree. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's go over here and walk to the fence and see how the roads are. Here's somebody coming. Here's our backyard. It looks pretty much like a winter wonderland, doesn't it? Let's go see what's going on over here by the road. Here's the neighbors. Maybe I'm not hearing a vehicle. I thought I was. That might have just been the air coming out of the exhaust on the furnace. Yeah, it's already nasty. That's the road is completely covered. I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that we are pretty low on salt in the state, and so I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to salt this. I'm pretty much home for the duration, so I expect them to have this probably cleaned up by Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so they do a pretty good job here. Hopefully they'll be able to get the salt or something, or sand or something on the roads though, but anyway. I'm gonna be quiet for just a minute and just take you guys for a walk. Here's kind of the front of the house. Right there. The trees. Alright, on. Take a walk now. Birds are back on the feeder over here, if you can see them. There's the house peeking out of the tree. It really is beautiful here. I'm real grateful to live here. There's a big icicle up there between where the roads meet. Back here, so you can see the house from the back here. Trees are locust trees. These are black locusts, some of the best firewood you can get in this area. There you go. There's the house. I'm not even completely on the back of the backyard, but that's a pretty cool shot right there. Excuse me. Ice in my lungs, probably. Our property goes all the way back to this tree line here. You can probably see the neighbors actually through the trees this time of year. That's really picking up. I don't know if you can hear that pinging off the tree or not, but snow rate is definitely picking up. All right, here's the very south end of our property where this tree line is. And there's the neighbors through our trees. You don't normally see that, but well, the leaves are on, but of course this time of year everything's dead or dormant. So that's just about the back end of the property. We're getting another 30 feet probably, but so let's walk toward the house now. Sorry, I scared him away. All right, I'm gonna go let Clay in, let her get a little food and warmed up, since she's obviously not willing to hang out in the garage this morning. I hear you. All right, well, thank you for joining me in installment 1 of the snowstorm of 2026. I'll be coming out later to do some more documenting, but I did want to catch it at the very beginning where the daylight was hitting. So thanks for joining me. I hope you, wherever you are right now, you're staying safe and warm. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll probably be after the storm, but hope and pray you all are staying warm and safe. Have a great day, and from You So Silly Farmstead, I'm Dan, and I just set off the security light. Have a great day, stay warm. See you later in episode 2.